Oh, hey, what's up, you guys? How's it going? It's Papa, and today we are here with second place deck profile of Virtual World with Emilio Torres. He just got second place at the Crush Cards Big City Deals tournament with their grand opening. Sorry, it's a little late in the night, and I just put my daughter to sleep, so I am a little raspy, a little tired, but nevertheless, we have Yu-Gi-Oh to cover. So he did play Virtual World, and I'll be honest, I'm not a fan of this deck. I just do not like this deck at all, but I'm really glad that he did well with it. I do love seeing people like just do well with decks that aren't really. I wouldn't say this deck isn't good, but I wouldn't say that it's like the best deck either. It's probably like around like the tier 2, maybe roguish kind of territory. But he did get second place. He beat a shit ton of players, and his little report right here says that he was nervous for the event since he hadn't played in years, and the deck was very well and was able to Lulu target Chuchi my way to the top tables. Makes sense because those cards are broken. Cyborg was honestly on point for the whole event. DD Crow is honestly really good in his opinion. I agree. DD Crow is really slept on. Due to all the 1-2 type combo involving the graveyard, being able to hit Ben 10 in the loop is just strong. Being able to hit Ben 10, being able to hit the ritual spell, being able to hit like engage, Salamangreat cards. Basically, DD Crow is just really good in this format, and I'm really glad he did decide to play it because this card's very underrated right now. And if you're not playing it, you probably should. I do like it a little bit more than Bell. Sure, Bell stops Revolt, but I think I'd rather just go the Crow route since, again, it is also not once per turn. It's really broken. Number 75 was MVP, always drawing him hand traps to seal game against his opponents. I would only change the deck by adding 2 triple tactical talents and take out Tao Tao and 1 foolish burial of goods. Shout out to the homie Panda and Harrison for the playtesting and support. And yes, big shout out goes to Panda because he also provided me with this deck list. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the profile. Starting off, he played the 3 copies of Ash, 3 Bell, 3 Gamma and Driver in the main deck, 3 copies of Lulu, 3 copies of Gigi, 3 Lily, 3 Lao Lao, 2 Nyans, and the 1 Tao Tao. This is like your basic lineup. Just being able to see a virtual world name to help with your spells and traps is broken. 3 copies of Kowloon, 3 copies of King Long, 3 Pot of Desires, Call by the Grave, Emergency Teleport, 2 Burial of Goods, 2 Chuchi, and 1 Zanwu. I hope I said these all right. I mean, I'm exhausted, but hopefully the names went through correctly. Moving on to the sideboard, he played 2 copies of Anti-Spell and the 1 Imperial Order. I do like this a lot. I don't think you need 3 Anti-Spell really. I think having the 2 is fine. Only if you're going to complement it with the Order though. If you're not playing Order, definitely play the 3rd Anti-Spell. 3 DD Crow, 3 Evenly Matched, Harpy's Feather Duster, 3 Lancia. We start seeing this card come in and out of formats. This has been probably, I want to say, really good with the ever-growing rise of Phantom Knight, Tri Brigade, just being able to make them not cheat their Link summoning mechanic. Lancia is really good, and it hits a lot of like road decks too. And then this is an interesting one. He played 2 copies of There Can Be Only One in the side deck, which I find kind of like, I mean, I guess it makes sense because it's like half psychics and then like you have your worm, but I'm guessing it's mainly for like when you set up the board, you do your whole extra deck shenanigans, and then you just basically flip this and you're kind of in a good point. But I don't know, this one's iffy for me. I feel like these could have been anything else. I don't know what he had in his arsenal, but definitely an interesting choice. I'm glad it worked out well for him though. For the extra deck, he played the 1 Shen Shen, the 1 Juji, Coral Dragon, Charge Warrior, Zolkin, and Crystal Wing. Nothing to say there. These are all your generic extra deck cards for the deck. Vermilion and the Crocosaur. You can't make Calamities anymore, so that's fine. Make your level 9s. Just, I don't know what you're going to go into. But these cards are broken. They do advance your game state a lot. 1 Fan, 1 Gaia Dragon, the 1 Utopia Beyond. I'm a really big fan of this card in this deck. 1 M7, 1 Beatrice, the Gossip Shadow, and then lastly we played the 1 copy of Zeus. So, I mean, solid list. It's your basic, like, generic virtual world deck. There's some, like, interesting text. I mean, the two goods is good. I guess I don't think I would play three in this deck. I mean, how good this is, and then the three desires to help complement. You'll basically get to what you need, and then all these virtual cards just add the missing pieces as well. Side deck is good. I'm still iffy on the like only V1s, but other than that, I think the deck was very solid. But yeah, he hasn't played in years, and he was able to come back and play something as complicated as Virtual World and manage second place at its store opening. So big congrats to Emilio Torres. I'm really glad that you did well. Good job. Hope to see you do more tops in the future. But yeah, guys, until next time, this has been Papa, and I'll catch you all in my next video. Take care, everyone.